Hello everybody, welcome back to a World of Warships battle, and I'm working my way through some of the what I'd call laggy tier 7s, which is the tier 7s I haven't really got to. So actually for a long time I had 5 tier 8s, and then I started to collect a whole lot more, and now I've discovered that I'm only 5 ships away from having all tier 8s, which is, well, actually I'm not sure if that's an achievement to be proud of, but anyway, here we go. So the Shchors is on about 100,000 XP, needs to get to about 138 from memory, and I'm busy taking it out in this lovely red alert camo to try and, well, get it a bit closer so that I can get the ship I have, which apparently is a very good fire starter. Now, the Russian Shchors is a typical Russian cruiser in that its agility performance is what you'd probably describe as not there, and its guns are described as very much there. So has good long range guns, good accuracy, very much part of the theme from the Kirov onwards, but almost like the step up from the Bajoni. 2 turrets at the front, 2 turrets at the rear, rather than Bajoni, which has 2 turrets at the front, 1 at the rear. Very accurate, reasonably good at starting fires, but yeah, can be a real problem if something fires back at you. Whoops, there we go, some AP going out. Well, not so whoops. I think I'll take that. As you can see, fantastic firing arcs, very flat trajectories, very accurate, tight cluster. So here we are against this Camo, and you know, making a reasonably good job of it. Of course, it's firing HE back. I probably should have been firing HE at it, so I'll just swap that out. The Citadel was nice, but probably rather lucky. And if I'm shooting at any larger targets like this, well, HE's the way to go. So there we go. We've been hit by that battleship at long range as well. So we are taking a few hits here. Popped up a heel, got a fire going on him. And what we're going to do here is, oh, that's no good, getting bombed. Oh no, it's not so bad. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do here is just basically keep the pressure up on them, start fires. He's obviously used his cooldown, and yeah, just well, given the fact that he's doing more damage to me than I'm doing to him, what I'm doing here is I'm going end on in order to, now I only get my front turrets, but it makes me a very narrow target, and much less likely to be hit. We turn a bit of angle to see if we get our rear turrets in, and then go back to front on. 4 hits. He's still burning away nicely, but not burning enough. Oh, that's one way to deal with it. Is that I wonder if the enemy carrier is actually a bot for a drop like that. So what I'm going to do here is just keep turning away, get another fire going, and yep, that fire is gone. And well, over here I think there is actually something to be concerned about. We can't see it at the moment, but yep, we're telling the carrier to put some planes out that way, because we definitely think that this just doesn't seem right. So generally, if you can't count all the destroyers on a base capture map, assume one of them's hugging the edge of the map and coming around to give you a bit of a nasty surprise. However, our carrier as a bot is incapable of listening and doesn't send the planes anywhere but where it wants to. Meaning that, so what I'm going to do here is just turn away. So basically what I'm trying to do here is that this enemy destroyer, if it can stealth torp me, there's not much I can do. I can drive around erratically, but it means that when he does appear, I'm not going to be able to get a good solution on him. So what I'm going to do here is back away from the carrier so that essentially the carrier spots him and then I can deal with them. Now it does mean the carrier is slightly out of sacrificial, but as the carrier is actually a bot, the carrier has the option of using advanced physics as an evasion technique. Oops, slipping out of the cap, that's no good. There we go. That's the enemy. There we go. That is what we're after. So we just want to try and see if we can slug him out. Fire an HE. Probably should have fired AP on that. He turned in. He got tagged by a couple. And we see if we can land him this time. So we lose our carrier, which is a bit of a shame. And we just try and get the last touch on him. No, he's... we have to turn our attention back to this guy, because he's actually quite a serious threat for our cap now. I mean, the destroyer is a threat, but at that sort of level of health, the destroyer's going to think twice before using his guns. Well, actually, I'm not sure what the destroyer's thinking twice about. So anyway, and it does look as though he stopped to try and evade fire. No, he's moving again. They do take a bit of killing, and it slows down the so the Nuremberg's taking out the Pensacola. The destroyer's gone, meaning that it's time to focus on that Nuremberg. We slam him with all that we've got. With the he's nowhere near torpedo range. Now his torpedo range is very short, but it's certainly superior to mine. I'm firing AP. We hit him pretty hard. We turn away, and the reason we're turning away here is that his torpedoes are particularly short range. So, although long enough range, but they have run out of steam. He is now going to attempt to, well, yeah, I think he's going to attempt to kite away, but we managed to get to snag him. So there we go, 48,000, 24 seconds to go, and the other ships are at the far edge of the map. I hope we don't lose any more team members on our side. Yeah, because at the moment, well, we're ahead on points. And in these dual-base maps, unless you've actually captured the map or managed to get it, to flip it so that it's no longer producing points, the number of ships is everything. We lose one ship, but are ahead 3-2, which means that we do take the victory. Oh no. That looks like we just were ahead 2-2, but we just had we had a better selection of ships remaining. So anyway, that's a victory. 2 kills, 48,000. Obviously at New Mexico, fantastic fella there, but it is 2 threat ships to 3. And yeah, 117 main battery hits, 1 citadel. A lot of fires, so it is worth moving towards the tier 8, which apparently is a better fire starter again. Anyway, that's Shchors. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.